All right, everybody, here we are again. We're back. My name is Michael Champion, and Kilo Delta 9 Lima Sierra Golf. All right, so today I wanted to talk about a a couple of things that could be useful to people while they're traveling about, right? Um, so one of those things is Garmin, uh, Explore Garmin Map Share, right? So, Map Share allows you to map, track, sync, and share your trek from anywhere within the Garmin Explore mobile environment, so to speak. Or, I mean, that's what they claim anywhere. Anyway, I have not been able to use it successfully. I've had a couple of their highest end products, and neither one of them have worked worth crap. So let's take a look at what we're going to get at the Play Store when we go to Garmin Explorer. So here's one of the Garmin, and supposedly it works on uh, these particular para devices, and then you can easily locate geographic points and see popular routes. I was trying to use some of it to build some caching game, highly interactive gaming infrastructure for advertising and marketing and partners and stuff. And Garmin just didn't want that or what. They just started destroying a bunch of what I was trying to do. So I never could actually successfully get any of that to work. But let's take a look at what Garmin. Let's look at Garmin Connect mobile app, and then further, let's take a look at Garmin's whole universe, right? So these are all the Garmin apps that you would need, right? These morons believe in this shit, right? These are all the Garmin apps that you would need. Oh, here's your ballistics data, and your session is complete on the ballistics, Garmin ballistics app, shot view, and so let's take a look at Garmin Alpha. Track your dogs everywhere. And the beautiful thing about it is that a lot of these things actually work together. Off-road about this app, off-road connectivity, roam the unknown trail with the Tread app. It lets you track up to 20 friends on the map of your smartphone, and Tread Power Sport Navigator by using the Group Ride mobile feature, and syncs waypoints, tracks, routes, and collections across devices. Easily plan routes on your smartphone with same maps, vehicle profiles, and route preferences you have on your Tread device. Users can import and export GPX files and get access to smart notifications and live weather. So, and here's some of the neat features, right? So, but if you go back to, let's say Blaze app, let's see what this one does. Nah, that one's not that interesting. Okay, so Garmin Explorer, we already went over that one. That one does some of the same things, right, about this app. off-grid navigation, search tool, streaming maps, easy trip planning, activity library, save collections, cloud store, live track. With the use of live track features, loved ones can follow your location in real time and see data such as distance, time, and elevation. And so you'll need a separate login for each and every one of these. Each and every one of these will require a specific "you forgot your last password," and then you'll need a new one from that one, specific to each one of these. So any one of these features that you need to use on your so it's not a bunch of this stuff is really all that. It needs to be under one Garmin. In my opinion, it needs to be under one Garmin app that you can install each one of these modules, right? Like a Garmin console, an overall Garmin console. And once you have the Garmin console installed, then you can pick and choose which one of these modules works best for you. But the way Garmin's doing it, each one of these stupid-ass apps, right, none of them work very well in the first place, and then they don't work. This is the Connect IQ store. Your device with your content all in one place. Not really, it doesn't really work that well, and you still need a separate ID for it, and then a separate ID for each and every one of the modules that you're going to use. So also, let's take a look at some other options, right? For live tracking, right? You have some other options available to you, and one of those options is the is APRS Droid, right? APRS Droid client. And with APRS Droid client, you can do a lot of neat things like share your location and your whereabouts. Now, you have to have you can send messages, you can set signals, but what's cool about this is that it is compatible with APRS .fi. If you go to APRS.fi, you'll see, like, directly in your web browser. You just type APRS.fi directly in your web browser, and you're going to pull up your locale, right where you're at, and you're going to see where the local broadcast stations are and the local local monitoring and broadcasting stations are that are it doesn't want to be cooperative right now. It wants to act like, let's keep refreshing it until it's doing what it's supposed to. They keep playing with me on these, and I'm going to end up destroying a bunch of your systems because I don't want you playing with it like that. So when I gain some response to this thing, we'll move on. So we're waiting for this to load. Okay, here you can see the actual coverage map of how many people are actually logged onto the system, and they're trying to remove the stuff and remove the layers so that you can't see how many there actually are. That's how many there actually are right now, live. On air. This is how many there are live on air right now. So this is when it's hard to get it to load on your phone with all the interactivity. They're not keeping it up. That's the problem. They're not keeping this website up, and they're trying to play with people's actual IP addresses and stuff specifically. And I've warned them about doing it, and I've offered also to take over this project under a software development proposal. And they keep playing with it. And the guy, from what I understand, the guy Dan that was keeping this in Chirp wants to quit both of these. George Lucas, who is probably one and the same with George Lucas, LucasArts, spelled a little differently. This probably is his system for keeping track of assets as far as people go, right, and knowing their whereabouts. The man was a genius in being able to track his assets and his personnel, and that's what it was designed for. So, and they want to play games with me on it and stuff, and it's only going to destroy their lives and their systems. All right, so APRS.fi, but what also you'll need to enjoy APRS.fi, if you go to Redivus.com, right? No, we don't want to unlock exclusive savings. We just want... Alright, so we want to look for, let's say... No. You're being recorded. No cookies anywhere. All right, so let's just Google. So what you have to do is you have to, they're going to keep playing with it and stuff. All right, so you have to look for the APRS feature. I swear to God, these motherfuckers are fucking patching all through my phone. APRS, they just won't fucking quit. I'm destroying y'all's economies because of it, and your strategic partnerships because you're fucking terrorists and you're attached to these American terrorists that won't let me do anything. And I'm gonna just tear your shit up, ball it up, and throw it right in the garbage. So, anyway, you got to look for the radios that usually about $50 or 100 will get it for you. 39, $39 or $50 usually. GMRS, Retevis. Let's see. All right, we'll just do it a different way then. The GD. Okay, and it's here it is. We'll just go to them because Retevis doesn't want to do it right. So Retevis is out, everybody. Radiodity's in. All right, GPS, repeat, analog, and then you'll notice here that it has GPS, APRS. So what it does is this was a 10 watt maximum radio, and now they're dumbing it down to 7, and next it'll be 5, 4, 3, 2, 2G, 1G, no G, and then no connectivity. And that's how they're running the stuff. No $10 off. This radio's not worth $219. This radio's not worth $218, so all right, so no, nothing on this radio at all. It's garbage. So I got to keep doing this over and over with these fucking retarded monkeys and shit. Yeah, we'll take a look at this one. Let's see what it is. Yeah, Bluetooth. Here's your problem right here, everybody. This right here is your problem, everybody. Bluetooth wireless programming, you fucking retarded monkeys. So ideally in America, you don't want to spend more than $100 on a radio. If you're spending more than $100 on a radio, they're trying to outpace technology. What they're trying to do is outpace the current technology and research and development. That's how they're doing it. They're trying to bamboozle you into thinking you're getting something good so they can outpace technology and our programming on this side faster and faster and faster. So if you pay more than $100 for a radio in this country, you're a retarded monkey already, all right? GPS, here are the keys, GPS and digital APRS. So UHF, VHF, AM, FM, NOAA, tier 2 dual slot, 4K channels, doesn't really mean anything. 50,000 contacts, doesn't really mean anything. This means something right here. $89, and more specifically, how the battery attaches to the radio. That's another particular thing of mine that you should be aware of and take notice of. It should not interfere. A battery should not include or integrate the clip to it whatsoever. The rear holster clip should not be integrated or integrative to the battery component at all. So that's probably a pretty good little radio setup right there. That's probably not terrible for a lot of things and a lot of reasons. It's probably a pretty good one. It has another thing that I'm personally a stickler about. Everybody in the DMR and the digital age of computer programs. The computer programming is this right here, an actual physical keypad. Do not buy radios that don't have an actual physical keypad, okay? If you're listening, if they don't have a physical keypad in them, they're not worth buying. And they're already not worth buying over $89 or $100. This is a good sound radio, and the rest of them are probably not all that great. 10-watt high-power long-range communications. That's probably a pretty decent radio. So, anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this, and until next time, stay tuned. Michael Champion, Kilo Delta 9, Lima Sierra Golf. Signing off, on, never off.